All right, so I'm going to try to make this video as fast as possible. There's this thing I've noticed about some of these testimonies that are given in churches nowadays, especially in Pentecostal churches. You go to churches and you're like, I my son was sick and he could not. In short, he was gone. He was unconscious, and I went to pray. I cried, and I reminded God about how do this. I pay my tithes and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, he came back to life. You hear testimonies like this, and you're like, is it that, like, God, is that supposed to be a testimony or a blackmail? Because that is what it sounds like. As in, that's what blackmail is. Blackmail is having something against somebody and using it to get something from that person. Or even if it's not blackmail, it is something like favor for favor. I don't know. But think about it. Imagine your father that we all agree God is to us. So imagine you going to your father and you're telling him, Dad, I want to pay my school fees. They are chasing me for school. I cannot go to school again without my school fees. And you're asking him to provide school fees for you. And then he did not give you the school fees. And you tell him that, remember when I'm the one that used to wash your car. I'm the one that used to wash your car. Then for that reason he gave you the money. Like, so what you're saying is that it is because you're washing his car, that's why he's giving you the money, or because you are sweeping, or because you are going for errands for him. We're talking about your dad here. So that's the situation of what people in these churches they do now. Like, they go out, they give this testimony, and you see the testimony for what God actually did. But before God did those things, they had to remind God, almost like God forgot. Is it that God forgot that, oh, this person used to help me? Then you're not telling that, God, I am your servant. I used to do this. I used to do that. I don't care. It's true. This my son or this my daughter. I used to do this. Okay, give that person life, or give him money, or increase him in his workplace. Don't like how like what does that say about the kind of God that you are serving? If that is how you get your God to do something for you, are you sure you are serving the true God? Are you sure? Or you have to ask yourself if truly the things that happen are really the God doing it, or there are things that are going to happen either way. Regardless. Because it does not really make sense. It does not really make sense reminding God of all people. Like, what can you even do for him? What can you really do for him exactly? If truly he is the God that we believe him to be, the supreme one, what can we really do for him that will make him to say, my daughter is really doing this thing, or this my son is really doing this thing, so I have to come true? I think we need to know what we are doing. Yes, I don't want to call any church name, because there's a particular church that did this thing that gave me this idea to talk about it. When I was listening to the testimony, I was like, what are you saying? That you reminded him. So are you blackmailing him? Or now, this is another thing. This is what I'm saying about love. We're talking about the God that you say died for your sins without you giving. So he loved you selflessly. That's what you say he did for you. Now, you cannot love him without him giving you anything again. So it means whatever things you are doing, you're not doing it for love. If you are trying to spread the word, you're not spreading it for love. If you are trying to, maybe you are the kind of person that go to church and you sweep the church, you are not doing it for love. You are doing it with the hope that one day you are going to be in a situation where you are going to remind him that, look, this is what I've done for you. Now do this thing for me. That is what it is now, because there's no way you can explain this thing in a way that there's no way. That is what it is. That's what it looks like, and that's what it is. If we cannot love God, that we claim died for us without even expecting anything from us, sacrificed himself the way it is being preached. If we cannot show him that love selflessly, without reminding him when we are in times of trouble, without reminding him that, as if he does not know. If it, like, let's even forget about that part. If we cannot even do those things and expect nothing in terms of like rescuing us from trouble and stuff like that, how can we even love our fellow human